They turned on you. But what did the shark have to do with
Well,
that?
maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have
The
been.
ruins?
It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the kolto vent. That might explain a few things, too.
Like?
Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the kolto. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With kolto as a food source.
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all
An
swarmed
interesting
when
theory.
it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
So basically, what you're saying is you pissed off a monster shark and now you want me to fix it. Okay, well, what can I do about it?
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's
Ideal.
not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
But what
The
compound?
propellant we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested
Right, which
instead was
means?
violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly
I
what we
see.
need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the kolto.
We know
Yeah,
exactly
she got a
what it'll
point.
do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
Okay, let's not go with the poisoning the giant shark thing. What else could I do?
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxan drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main kolto harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxan shark.
Okay, but that still implies that I have another choice, so what could I do otherwise?
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if
Okay.
we destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
I like that idea. How would I do
You
that?
can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The
Good plan.
hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million sangin, a liquid at about 4 million sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
Pretty much. And for another thing, if you do chemical damage to the water, pretty sure that you're not going to be able to hide what you've been doing down here. I will I will do what I want and kill both of you. No, I will try to destroy the harvesting machine.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the kolto. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the kolto. You know
Look,
what
I'm getting
we
real
have to
sick
do.
of you.
I just hope you make the right choice.
I'm getting real sick of your shit, Kono. First you tried to kill me, now you're trying to get me to kill the other thing. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try and fix up your problems and your mistakes, you idiot. Let's head back outside. Yes, begin the airlock sequence. Releasing. Alrighty, so I don't think there's any oh no, there is a shark out here. Hello, shark. Oh, there's two of them. Gotcha. Alright, so that's our machinery right over there. Let's head straight for that. I think there's only the two sharks out here. I know I just said that I thought there were none, but obviously I was incorrect. Yeah, there we go. Kolto control panel. Take me to it. So if you look really, really, really closely, I don't know if you can tell quite from the YouTube video, because YouTube compresses things down a little bit, but the star map is right over there. Alright, so accessing the harvester control. Success. I would like to access the fuel pressure control. Hooray. Okay. So that's the live feed. Fuel injector is at 0 of 3 million sanguine. Container pod is at 0 of 5 million sanguine. Continue. Alright. Fill the injector pod. And then fill the container pod. I think I remember how to do this. Wait. No, I did it wrong. Yes, dump and transfer from container to injector. Sure. 2 of 5. Alright. Dump the container pod. There we go. Alright, transfer from the injector over to there. Fill the injector. And transfer again. Alright, now we will dump the container pod. And transfer once more. Okay, so now there's 1 in there, and if we fill the injector pod again and transfer its contents, evacuate. We have done a bad thing. Yes, we have. Kaboom! I didn't realize you could directly fill the injector and container pods from the same menu. That seems kind of redundant, but okay. And so, there's the giant Firaxis shark. It should just let us pass. It'll look at us and be like, what are you doing down there? Hello. Now that the kolto harvesting machine has been destroyed, the great Firaxis shows no sign of hostility. You may pass. Thank you. So let's head on over there. The other door that we saw, the other pressure door, leads directly back to the first zone. It seems a little redundant to me that you couldn't just bypass that whole traipsing through the underwater area, finding those 2 scientists, because you could presumably figure it out on your own. You're supposed to be this smart, this smart, intelligent character, and yet, well, I suppose they do have some sort of expert knowledge. I suppose that's true. So we found out a bit of the star map. And the mystery of Manan has been solved. I'm still not entirely sure what that tells us, but whatever. Point is, we got the star map. Thank you, giant Firaxis shark. I'm sorry that they disturbed you. I don't think you can talk to it. As far as I know, you can't. I guess when we walk past, we'll have a go. We'll throw down a quick save, just in case it gets irked with us and eats us. So there we go. Throw down a quick save. Hey, shark. Sea beast. No? Okay. Well, I tried. So Manan is done for us, except for 1 small remaining thing. Well, actually 2 small remaining things, but one of them is significant. The other one, not so much. Also, the giant Firaxis shark being happy again means that other Firaxis sharks won't attack us. So we could conceivably go back to that previous area and just wander amongst the sharks and they won't kill us, but there's nothing in there that you really want. The whole problem with this Manan facility, I like the idea, but the problem with the Manan facility is that apart from in the first major building, there's literally nowhere else that you need to go apart from following the main quest to the conclusion. Like, there's no real benefit to exploring any of the outer areas underwater, which is kind of sad because it was a good idea. I liked the idea. Now this might dump us out in the middle of some Selkath. Nope, because we cleared it out, we're all good. Hello friends, I'm back again. Footlocker? Plasma grenade, don't mind if I do. How many repair parts have we got? Does it tell us? No. Well, we could just go here. We have 8 repair parts. You know what? Oh, actually, no, because we might need those later. I thought we'd been here before. Yeah, we're fine. There we go. So we have been in here before. This was the other side of the door that we couldn't go through before. It doesn't really make that much of a difference, though. So let's get out of here. Actually, can we, now that we've cleared this area, convince Podman to come out? I can't recall. Well, it's only a moment's detour. Let's go find out. I think he was up here. Yes, he was.
Is somebody
Hi.
out there? Fishy?
Well, I'm here to investigate. Nope. I have protected you.
No, only the ones left.
But I have. Okay, sure. If you really want to stay in there, I guess you can. Idiot. Though I suppose there wasn't really an option to say, hey, I've killed all the Selkath, there's nothing out there to kill you anymore. So I suppose, in his defense, he doesn't really have that information. So if we head up here, back towards the exit, there's a fork that we didn't take in the path. It doesn't actually lead anywhere significant. It just leads down to the end here, and there's a security console and the door that doesn't open. But there is some stuff. Computer spikes, they make me happy. Where are my friends? Where did you get stuck? What have you done? What have you done? Alright, I'm gonna turn on solo mode. Yes.
Yes?
Where have you gotten stuck? You idiots. Sometimes I wonder about you people. Sometimes I really do. Alright, I'm gonna position you right here. I'm gonna position you right over here as well.
What?
And then I'm gonna trust you, you understand, to come back to me. I'm hoping that my trust is not misplaced. There you go. Come on, we have things to do, stuff and things. Very important stuff and things. Being Jedi and all. Put down another heal. Because we were a little low on points, and throw down a quick save, because stuff is about to go down. At least it should be. Really? Huh. Okay, I'm a little concerned at this point because there's supposed to be an encounter here. That something is meant to happen. So I'm going to stop the recording for a minute, and I'm just going to quickly check that this isn't... But this is our third place. We went to Tatooine first, then Kashyyyk, then Manan. I'm really hoping that I've just broken the game somehow, and that I can fix this. Okay, so I managed completely on purpose to delete the commentary for this section of the video. So this is post-commentary.
My search is
Hello?
over. I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure you made
Nah.
defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you. But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
Pshaw. You know, I'm totally not impressed. I just want you to know that. Because there's three of us. I could totally kick your ass. I'm sure I'm saying something
Your
totally
words
sassy
mean
to him.
nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No.
Nah.
Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
See, that's not how the saying goes, but I'm sure you knew that already. So yeah, Darth Bandon, he's got two friends, but he's the really dangerous one, obviously, being a named character and everything. You want to take him down really, really quick, and spoilers, we don't the first time. But it'll be amusing to see the failure. As you can see, his friends drop like flies. Him, not so much though. You can see he's resisting my force powers, and as a Jedi consular, that's kind of a downside, because, you know, he should be falling to my powers. Wisdom is kind of my thing. The ability to cast these powers and have them succeed is what keeps me alive. Unfortunately, it's not working so well. And you might think, but surely you've got him. No, because he does that. Now, if you face him on Korriban, this fight can be even more difficult than it is here. If you face him anywhere other than Korriban, at least you're in with a fighting chance. Now, you see there, you think, oh, surely you've got him. No, because he's a dick. On the other hand, Jolie is actually putting in solid work here. I'm pretty impressed with him. Unfortunately for Jolie, my being impressed with him is not actually what's going to keep us alive, so I kind of just bowed to fate here and went, yeah, we all know I'm going to lose. So let's try that again, shall we? Take 2, and I thought for a moment here that I'd quick saved like a long time ago. No, I just had the door open and hadn't noticed. So we give him the same sass. At least I think we give him the same sass.
Words mean nothing.
Yeah, there we go.
Unless you wish to beg for your life.
I was wondering when I was going to get around to it. So again, Darth Bandon's friends are the ones that are going to go down first. They would like to kill me. I would not like them to kill me. I'm not sure he's aware of that. So Darth Bandon, how would you feel about killing your friends? I hope you didn't like them too much. And you stopped with the life-draining thing. That's not cool. So there they go. That was fairly easy. But again, Darth Bandon is the dangerous one here. And we're all casting powers like mad. He actually got Bastila, which is something that doesn't often happen. He's usually focusing on the player character whenever you find him. So that was rather interesting of a choice for him. He didn't really lose out doing it though, so I guess in the grand scheme of things. And he got me too, which is annoying. He would have got Bastila, except as a Jedi Sentinel, she's immune to mind things. So she was able to distract him a little bit. He could have finished off Jolie and I really, really easily. Luckily, he seems to be focusing on everyone except me. And some things he can't stop, like he can't stop Force Lightning. He can reduce the effects, but he cannot stop it. And there he goes with the life draining thing again. Unfortunately for him, he hasn't taken another hit down, so he's done for. He's doomed. And I'm trying right now to actually hurt him, but it's not working. Luckily for me, I had my friends. You are dead. Die in a fire. Now he's got a couple of cool things. He's got the money, obviously, but he's also got Darth Bandon's fiber armor, and Darth Bandon's fiber armor is really, 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 really good because it's armor that still lets you use some force powers. In KOTOR 2, that armor is a lot more available. There's lots of different ones that still let you use force powers. You can't use some force powers, like you can't use Force Lightning while you're wearing it, but you can use things like heal, and you can use things like choke. So it's fairly useful. I believe I'm waxing on about how great it is right now in the video. Well, in the past I was. Now I'm just like, well, I know it's great. Now you guys know it's great. It's fucking fantastic. He's got a couple of other things that I wasn't quite sure about why he has them, like an advanced repair kit. He's not a cyborg, which confused me, and we were still in combat mode, so I had to wait. Now I can change into the armor. Change into the armor, me. There you go. Look at that defense. That's beautiful. And doesn't it look fancy? It looks fancy. Admit it. You love it. I look swish. Now, are we gonna go? Apparently not. Apparently, I was going to go look at the stats again. This is the one problem with post-commentary, apart from the obvious that you don't have the live reactions, but also because I don't know what I said at that point. I have no idea, but I'm imagining that it was about how great the armor was. And throw down a heal. We don't actually need it, we're not going into combat again. That was the last combat of the episode, but, you know, I totally needed it. And our Twi'lek buddy, our mercenary friend, he's deader than dead. I'm pretty sure Darth Bandon killed him. On the other hand, we are done with being under the sea. And it's time to go give Roland the great news. Sorry, we broke your facility. Didn't mean to do it, but on the other hand, I found what I was looking for, so that counts as a win, right? Yes. Of course. Hey, Roland.
Returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
Yes, actually. We found out that you did bad things.
Living in the rift by the kolto?
Yep. It was fucking huge!
The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few. I saved them.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
Yeah, this is the bit you're not gonna like. I kind of blew up stuff.
Terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While
Yeah,
I am
sorry.
glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have
See, you
done
say
your
that.
job and helped us in our time of need. And for that, I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
I did, actually,
As you
I
can
did.
see,
Thank you,
by helping
Roland.
us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
God, I hope not. You are one of the most inept people I have ever met. I mean, seriously. You didn't take any precautions against the potentially massive Firaxis sharks? Who does that? Who just leaves things to chance? Damn fool. But it's not over yet. We still have a bit of stuff to deal with, unfortunately. Hello. You again. I already stopped. You don't have to tell me. Yes. About that. I totally have no idea what was going on. Oh, fantastic. That is exactly what I was hoping to hear you say. So we're going to court again. I'm sure these guys are getting tired of seeing me. I mean, I'm getting tired of having to go to the bloody courtroom. Obviously. Obviously it's bad for outsiders to hear about the things that exploded that they did. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to blow up bits of the reef. Actually, maybe not. Because, you know, there was this big shark. It tried to eat me. Well, actually, it tried to eat the people on this research station. It did eat somebody, though. I saw it. I didn't do anything to the rift, I'll have you know. So you can try to force persuade them. I'm pretty sure that doesn't work, though. I'm pretty sure they go, what? No, something exploded. So I went with option 3. I'm pretty sure I don't highlight it, so just FYI. I'm not lying. You should check. See? That guy knows. What? Sonia. Well, you see, there was this really big shark, and it was trying to eat things, and I thought to myself, you know what? Yeah, I thought to myself, you know what? I can keep it alive. Ah, no, I didn't kill it. I did not. Nope. I did not kill the shark. I destroyed the machines to save it. That's right, I didn't kill the big fish of the big fish people. kept it alive, because I am a righteous and wonderful person. Exactly. I did a good thing. Hell yes. That's right. You think about it. You can't just simply execute me like you wanted to. I know you wanted to. Well, you're welcome. Does this mean I get to live? Hell yeah. That's 3 for 3 court cases. I could be a Supreme Justice. I totally could. Winning all my court cases, doing all the good stuff. Hell yes. And now it is time to head back to the ship. But I can't head back to the ship yet because my friends aren't with me. Come on, guys. Catch up. Jolie. Jolie, what you doing? There you go. And now we can return to the Ebon Hawk. Hooray. We can leave this goddamn fish planet behind. Time to go. Thank God. So that's the 3rd star map down, which is good. We've got 1 more to go. And we can actually upgrade Darth Bandit's fiber armor. How cool is this? It's not only armor that lets you do force powers, it increases how awesome it is, and removes you from being able to be affected by mind-affecting things. So no more of that fear bollocks. We will acquire better robes and such later on the last planet that we have to go to, which is Carbon. But until then, I will be wearing Darth Bandit's fiber armor, because Darth Bandit's fiber armor is, as mentioned, fucking amazing. Now I'm having a bit of a look through the crystals here. We picked up a new one. I believe it was the Luxum that was the new one. But the setup that we've currently got is actually the best setup that you could have right now for what I plan to do, being a single lightsaber guy. You know, I don't two-time it with 2 lightsabers. I just have 1. Because I'm faithful to my violet lightsaber. Hell yes. So, next time, I've actually already recorded the next episode, but for the purposes of this, next time when we come back to Knights of the Old Republic with me, Grey Hunter, we'll be talking to Juhani, because Juhani has some interesting backstory, and we'll be talking to Canderous, because Canderous has some cool backstory, and then we will continue on to Yavin 4, because that guy has some cool stuff that we can buy and sell from him, and I will see you in that video. So, au revoir.